Now this video is very different than the one we usually make here on this channel. To give you a bit of context behind this video, I actually went to my friend's place only a couple of days ago, and when I entered his house, he said to me, we're gonna keep the noise level to the minimum as someone in other room is a bit busy. So I asked him if everything is okay at his end, and he said the person is actually watching the funeral of his mother and father in that room through WhatsApp. And after hearing this, I literally had no words, and all I could think about is my family members, my friends, and the people in India. And that person's mother and father were doing perfectly okay 10 days before they died. They were a bit elder, but they had no other health issues, and the only reason they went out of the house is to get COVID vaccine. And unfortunately, while getting that vaccine, somehow they managed to pick up this virus as well. And within 10 days, those people have lost their life. Even though that person's sibling was in India as well, he couldn't even attend his mother and father's funeral because he got COVID-19 as well. So the hospital didn't let him go outside because he was infected with COVID-19. And that person in Australia who I'm talking about couldn't go to see the funeral of his mother and father because there are restrictions on travel as well from Australia. And Indians who are in Australia and any other Indian who is overseas is very worried about their family, friends, and community in general. Even though this person who had plenty of resources, been living in Australia for so many years, couldn't help their parents. Because it's not about money only, as there are no supplies available in many pharmacies and hospitals. So the situation is really bad, and it is getting worse for the moment. And most of us who are overseas and seeing all these images through different news channels are getting really anxious and nervous about the situation. It goes without saying it's very stressful for the Indians who are overseas at the moment to see their family members, their community members going through this tough time. All of our prayers and thoughts are with all the people in India. We really hope that the situation do get better. As I said earlier, if it was only matter of helping people financially, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. But at the moment, the medical supplies is very difficult to find in local markets. So the message that I'm trying to send through this video is, if you are watching this video, please follow the local government protocols. If you can stay home, you should stay home. I know there are people in India who won't be able to stay home because if they don't work, they don't basically feed their family. But luckily, most of our audience who is willing to come to Australia for their studies hopefully have enough resources to survive for the time being if you are in a lockdown or if you have to work from home and you have to study from home. Because not mingling around, doing a social distancing, staying home all helps to reduce the infection rates. We have seen this happening in many countries, including Australia. Australia, New Zealand are some of the best examples on how to control the COVID-19 situation. The government was very hard and strict with their lockdowns at the beginning, and the community really complied it well so that we can now enjoy our life as pretty much normal here. And we are certainly not here to make any political issue about this, because at the moment it is a health crisis and it needs to be dealt accordingly as well. So please make sure that you do your best to help your local community by just staying home and not going outside. And if you do have to go outside, please make sure that you wear masks, hand hygiene is up to the standards, and wherever possible, do physical distancing from other people. That is the only way we can help to control the rate of infection and save lives. Otherwise, thousands of people are losing their life, and that trend will continue unless something changes. And that change can not only be brought by government, it has to be along with the people and public in the country. As I said, the people overseas, whether they are in Australia, UK, Canada, or any other country, they are very worried about their loved ones back home in India. And not only about their own loved ones, but also the people who are suffering and losing their life our heart goes out to every single one of them. The idea behind this video is to send our best wishes and prayers for the people in India, and also if one person's actions can make a difference for their local community, their family and so on, then definitely it's something we are happy to help with. And thanks for taking your time. I appreciate you watching this video. Take care and stay safe.